It's single digits outside with ice and snow, and it's time to make a big pot of chili. I'm Tess, and tonight I will show you how I make a classic thick chili topped with a secret ingredient you might not have thought of before. Stay tuned. When it's cold out, the first thing my mind goes to is making a pot of chili. It really seems to warm the toes and spirits. A great comfort food that is fairly easy on the budget. So let's get started. In a pot on medium heat, I'm browning and chopping about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. This will take about 5 to 7 minutes, and you may want to drain off any excess fat. Adding in 1 large diced onion and 1 large diced green bell pepper, a pinch of salt and black pepper. Cooking and stirring for a couple minutes. This is 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Cooking and stirring for 1 minute or until the tomato paste is incorporated. Now for the spices. A sprinkle more of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon each of paprika and smoked paprika, 1.5 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of oregano, 1 teaspoon each of garlic powder and onion powder, a sprinkle of red pepper flakes for a little background heat, and 1 tablespoon of sugar that's going to balance the tomatoes. This is our first round of chili spices. I noticed a while back that most chili competition winners were using a second round or a dump of spices 15 to 20 minutes before the chili is done. The deep seasoned flavors of the chili would come from the first round, and the second round provides a pop of brightness or enhances those initial flavors. And I agree. I've been making chili this way for a long time. Cooking and stirring in the spices for a minute, and then I'm adding in 1 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. You can also use crushed tomatoes or tomato sauce, but we like the pieces of the tomato in the chili. Giving that a stir to mix. Next is 1 cup of beef broth. I want this to be stick to your ribs thick chili, so I'm not adding in too much liquid. The chili will also produce some liquid as it cooks down. Giving that another good mix. I still have my heat on medium-high, and I'm bringing this up to a simmer. My family is a definite yes on beans and chili. Here I have 1 large can of rinsed and drained dark kidney beans. Sometimes I use light kidney beans or pinto beans, or a combo. Bringing this up to a simmer. I have an electric stove and the chili is simmering lightly around a 3. Covering and cooking for 1 hour, stirring about every 15 minutes, if you can. You just don't want anything to stick to the bottom, and you can monitor and adjust your heat along the way. Yes, this chili is great made in the crock pot. You can see how thick and rich this chili is. It's a meal in itself. Giving the chili a taste. I'm adding in a pinch more of salt, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and a sprinkle of cayenne pepper for a little more heat. You can add any other additional spices that you like. Giving that a stir, covering, and simmering for another 15 to 20 minutes, and the chili will be ready. You can serve chili with rice, pasta, cheese, onions, but tonight we are having mashed potatoes. Yep, chili with mashed potatoes. I don't know if this is a Pennsylvania thing, but we have been eating chili this way for years, and I must say it is comfort food at its absolute best. It is my family's top favorite meal, most requested, and most frequent meal made in my kitchen. When it's bitter cold outside or life is getting you down, the first meal we think of is chili. I've made it so many times that I can make it in my sleep, and it just seems to warm the spirits. Garnishing with some grated Monterey Jack cheese, chopped green onions, and some jalapenos. I hope you give my thick chili recipe with mashed potatoes a try and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button to receive my future recipes. Please feel free to share my channel with your friends and family. It really helps my channel grow and it is greatly appreciated. And until next time, much love.